Hey everybody, this is Tracy Barrett with Century 21 Redwood Realty, focused on NoVA Real Estate. We are doing our vendor spotlight today, and I am super psyched to be talking to one of the folks that makes things happen for my clients personally. It is Adam Grassman with It's All Good. Again, one of the most creative business names in the whole world, and he does just that. He'll come in and help you declutter and downsize by taking your things and getting them out of the house for you. Incredible business partner. I'm going to let him tell you all about his business. Thanks for joining us today, so hang on. Thanks for the recording. And there's our guy, Adam Grassman. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Good. So thanks for coming in. I appreciate the opportunity to sit with you and talk about your business. So tell us about It's All Good.
Yeah, so basically we're just, we're a small company right now. We're growing. We're 2 years in business. We basically come in, we give you your space back. Whether it's just a couple items or an entire house, we can do either or. And just kind of get rid of those things you don't want anymore or don't have space for. And first thing we do is we donate what we can. We try to keep things out of the dump, keep things in use. So we reuse, repurpose, recycle. If the donation centers won't take it because of whatever reason, maybe it's too old or too beat up, we try to find a home for it if we can. If not, we actually recycle up to 100% of everything we take. So far, we haven't found anything we can't recycle yet. There may be something in the future, but we try to recycle everything we can.
That's great. So who are the folks that you're looking for? Who are the best folks that have utilized your needs outside of me when I need my clients that need help to get rid of their things in order to get ready to move and get into a different home?
Yeah. We didn't really see this when we first started a business, but a lot of homeowners who are downsizing is a big thing for us right now. You may have a 5,000 square foot home and you're going to a 2,000 square foot facility, assisted living, whatever it may be. Maybe someone's inherited a house from their parents, that unfortunately passed away, and the stuff's got to go somewhere. So we go in, we can help sort out what's valuable, what do you want to keep. We can come in, we can see what's donatable or what can we recycle, and we just try to find the best use of everything in that home and just try to take that burden off your shoulders. That's been a huge thing for us, and we didn't particularly go into business just for that, but we found that it's very valuable, and a lot of people have that need.
I found that it was interesting that you can go in and actually pull it out yourself. Many times people are organized and have already split it out into what they think can be donated versus what can be recycled, but that's not necessarily the case. If it's too overwhelming, you guys will actually go in, roll up your sleeves, and hit it, right?
Yeah, we'll get in the attics, we'll go in the basements, the garages, and just every room individually. Sometimes people don't want to deal with the stuff. Sometimes they're, if they've inherited the house, there's a memory attached to every single item in there. And whether it's the memory for the person who owns it or the person who inherited it, their memory is attached to the person who had the memory. And sometimes they just don't want to go through this stuff because it's too hard for them emotionally. So we can go in there, we can take care of the stuff for them. They can follow us through the process. Sometimes they have personal organizers come in and we can help after the fact. We come donate the stuff after that. But either way, we can make it work. And it's just all about making the client feel better at the end of the day. Whether it's their own home or something they've inherited, just giving that space back and just that burden of all the stuff. There's an average of 300,000 items in every American home as of today, and that's a lot of stuff, whether it's boxes full of things or just individual things laying around the house. There's a lot of things in people's homes.
So to wrap up, if you could give one tip to a homeowner that's looking to downsize, what would be really like the first 3 steps to approaching something like that?
No, yeah, it's great. We actually helped a couple. They moved from a 5,000 square foot home to a 2,000 square foot home, and then to get rid of 3,000 square foot of stuff. The best thing to do is if you know you're going to move out or you're going to downsize or you're going to retire somewhere to Florida to an apartment, early on, just start looking at the things that you want to keep and the things you want to get rid of. If you do it the earlier, and if you start earlier, you can go through it slower and just get rid of the things as you go. But the thing is that, I tell people all the time, it takes 20, 30, sometimes 60 years to accumulate all this stuff, and then you got to get rid of it in a week, which is a really hard thing to do. So just start earlier, just be organized. If you don't use it in a year, just get rid of it.
Alrighty. Well, thank you so much for coming out today. I know that you've helped me out when we've needed to clear things out for the purchasers when they're moving into a new home. So thank you so much for sharing It's All Good. So folks, here they are. Give Adam and Jason a call over at It's All Good, and that is itsallgood.com. Thanks so much and have a great day. Thanks for coming out.
Thanks for having me.